WBO super middleweight king Joe Calzaghe was facing fierce media criticism after some mediocre performances in the year 2000. And feared contender Omar Sheika promised to rip the title away from the Welshman when they clashed in London.
They've whipped themselves into the best shape of their lives for this. It's for the world title, but it means more. Calzaghe has not reached the dizzy heights since dismantling Chris Eubank in '97 and badly needs a devastating knockout here. Father trainer Enzo says it's not for boxing, the critics or the family, but for Joe, a personal crusade. Bitter words exchanged between the two of them all week. Sheika has waited 3 times this fight has been postponed. He must now prove that he is not just a hyped-up creation. Both in black trunks, confusing for you, but Calzaghe, the southpaw, the taller man with the red waistband with his name on.
Well, we all want to see a devastating victory for Joe Calzaghe, but we're not in too much of a hurry. We want him to take his time, don't do anything silly, don't play to the crowd. We want to see the knockout, but we want to see a good performance first and nothing silly. Make good use of the southpaw jab, confuse this guy for a couple of rounds.
He's already working on that left hook. That was what decked Eubank in the very first round. He's getting back to his jab. He looks composed and steady, Calzaghe, and working effectively at the minute. Sheika's got to get to him.
He's got to make use of the advantage of being a good southpaw, good technical skilled southpaw. So nothing silly, just keep getting outside Sheika's jab for a round or so, just confuse him and start to frustrate him, then come in with the powerful stuff.
Slightly slower start than normal for Calzaghe, who pounced on David Starry before having to go 12 rounds in his last performance. Negative, disappointing display on the Mike Tyson, Julius Francis undercard. Working that left side of his strength. The left hook, a slight mark underneath his left eye, Calzaghe. Sheika trying to get in close with the right hand. Good left, straight jab from Calzaghe. Sheika showed a good chin up to now, but Calzaghe may have that extra power.
This is the best I've seen Calzaghe in a long time. The most aggressive. I felt Sheika's style would suit him, and that's how it's shaping up, although it's early days at the moment.
Calzaghe knew that Sheika would come to fight. He would not have to go looking for him like he did Rick Thornberry and David Starry in his last couple.
Well, Sheika come in confident, but maybe there's been a little dent in that confidence with a couple of straight lefts Calzaghe's landed.
Good skills, good start from Calzaghe. Definitely his round. Here's the second, the 12-stone World Championship belt up for grabs. Joe Calzaghe, the southpaw from Newbridge in Wales, at 28, desperately trying to get his career up and rolling again against the American from Patterson, New Jersey, Omar Sheika, who's had all the treatment that Mike Tyson had early on in his career with backers Bill Caton and Steve Lott. He was trained by Kevin Rooney. He's had Emmanuel Stewart in his corner. They can't be with him tonight. Will he need them anyway?
Sheika was complaining to the referee then, Calzaghe holding, hitting, but it's always a good sign when your opponent looks to the referee this early in the fight. A little psychological edge.
Sheika's had an air of confidence about him all week, and he seems to me a little phased already in there. He's tried to come back with rights of his own, but Calzaghe has the more impressive shots, the accurate work. He has been wobbled before, Sheika. He's been in Britain. Paul Wesley, the one-time challenger, now journeyman fighter from Birmingham, really hurt him with the right hand. And he had early trouble getting through against Tox Owo, one of our leading super middleweights as well. Beaten only once, Sheika, by Tony Booth in what his camp called a robbery on points. He's having difficulty dealing with the variety of Calzaghe here. Beautiful boxing.
It's also the sharpness of Calzaghe. This is as sharp as I've seen him. He's making full use of the southpaw stance. Sheika cannot work it out.
Frank Warren read the riot act to Calzaghe after his last couple of performances, said he must get away from his hometown in Newbridge. He did that to train in Cheshunt, where he sparred with, among others, Calzaghe. And he said, no excuses this time. Was that round the back of the head? Yes, says referee Gennaro Rodriguez.
But it was Sheika's fault, and I think the referee's telling him that he contributed to that by turning away. Sheika is all disjointed, he can't get any moves working here. He's trying wild swings, he just can't work out Calzaghe's southpaw stance, and the sharpness is giving him real problems.
He's trying to work Calzaghe's body, but he's not getting near enough. And he looks a worried man, the American, at the minute. He's trying to open Calzaghe up into a bit of trench warfare, but the Welsh fighter's not falling for that.
Well, I think he realises single shots are not working. He's trying to put punches in 3s and 4s, but he's taking so many chances in doing that.
Well, this is the Joe Calzaghe we were all waiting to see. Straight jabs working for Calzaghe as well. He's trained 10 weeks for this. He was really nervous at the weigh-in yesterday, which probably is a good sign. I haven't seen him like that in a while.
And that's how you're supposed to be. Probably the biggest fight of your life, if you like. I mean, he's running out of chances to impress the Americans, but fighting like this will impress them.
Sheika's trying to stand and brawl. Is that a good idea? Not with the accuracy of Calzaghe tonight.
Well, the thing is, it's not working boxing at long range, so he has to try to draw Calzaghe into a fight. So, okay, maybe it's not working either, but he has to try something else. He can't stand off and try to outbox Calzaghe. Calzaghe's too sharp for him tonight.
He can hit Sheika. 13 of his 20 victims inside the distance. He blew away a chap called Bert Bogos in only 31 seconds. I saw that on tape and it was very, very fast and hard. But Calzaghe has always had a good chin. He took the best that Robin Reed could offer, and as Nigel Benn was saying in the studio, the best that Chris Eubank could. And we know what a fighter Eubank was.
Yeah, well, as I said in the build-up, I thought maybe the one with the better chin, that would decide this. I still feel that, and I still feel that's Joe Calzaghe.
Never been stopped, Sheika, but will he just be worn down by the continual persistence of Calzaghe? His very fast hands, and his natural strength. Burned down to make the weight in so many recent performances. Talk of him going up to light heavy at 12-7. Calzaghe to take a pound and a half off yesterday before the weigh-in. He's physically stronger. What's Sheika got to do? Just try and get to him and break his rhythm.
Yep, that's exactly what it has to do. Calzaghe's been controlling the pace, controlling the action. So Sheika has to change that, has to take the initiative a little bit more. Has to try to back him up, but that's not easy.
As they get closer together, it reminds me of the times Calzaghe doesn't like that against the Starries and the Thornberrys. He enjoys his space and movement.
He is a good boxer, a good technical boxer, so he does like room to work. But I'm just worried in case he was blowing heavily at the end of the previous round. I don't want to start thinking this fight could go 12 rounds, have to conserve energy and start dropping the pace and letting this fellow back into the fight. He has to maintain this pace.
Occasionally too, he's been his worst enemy. Calzaghe saying that he would knock out Rick Thornberry and destroy David Starry. He did neither. He said he will knock out Omar Sheika. It's pressure to put on oneself. Sheika just taking a deep breath there, feeling the weight of some of these shots. And Calzaghe's speed, when he has the room, is devastating.
I just think he's naturally stronger than Sheika. Certainly has a better chin.
A little bit of red just around the left eye of Omar Sheika. He just looks a bit puffy and confused. with the style. Enzo Calzaghe, Joe's father, and Ernie Fossey in the corner saying, use the uppercut.
He's been working well up close with the left hand. He's kind of holding with the right, maybe slightly fouling, but it's working well for him. His left hand up close is working exceptionally well. There it goes again.
And Sheika starting to look a little bit unsteady on his legs. Throwing the hooks that are his great shots, but not to any effect at the minute. We knew he's come to fight, and he is doing that. But he is not in Calzaghe's league, certainly not over the first four. The scorecards just being collated. But Calzaghe so far, it's been a punch-perfect performance. And Sheika has looked dazed and confused. The American who charges in again. 23-year-old, having waited for his big opportunity. He's really going for it now, trying to pin Calzaghe in the corner. But Calzaghe wobbles it with a left hand. Sheika comes back. Tremendous action here at Wembley. This may be a last throw of the dice from Omar Sheika.
And it's good to see Calzaghe blazing back with him, not trying to hold, not trying to outbox, get away from it, standing his ground and trading. That's the real Joe Calzaghe we're seeing tonight.
A brilliant blend of styles. The aggressive orthodox puncher and the slick southpaw mover, who's just been too accurate and too composed. Can Sheika break the space down? And there's a problem with this right cheek as well. He's just dabbing. He's complaining about a head clash, Omar Sheika. He's got cuts on both sides of his face. He dabs at the right. It's do or die for him now in there. Trying to draw Calzaghe in.
His left eye looks like it's worsened a little bit, Adam. Bleeding again.
His face is becoming a bloody mess as Calzaghe rakes out those fast right jabs and following left hands. Well, we wanted a good display from Joe Calzaghe, and this is what it is. Credit where credit's due, and what a brawl in the fifth. Both going for it. Tremendous spirit from Sheika, but a left wobbles in. I don't think the referee's going to see two more of this. Calzaghe really going for broke. And it's been stopped. It's over. What a win for Joe Calzaghe. A brilliant performance, and father and son elated on the canvas. His 29th win. Joe Calzaghe is back. And how pleased personally would he be from that? Look at his face, look at his reaction. 24 months of hell, all gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 8 seconds of round 5, the referee stops the contest. Omar Sheika, having sustained a very badly damaged left eye, the winner and still WBO super middleweight champion of the world, Joe Calzaghe.
That was 2000, and a gutsy Omar Sheika's do-or-die attitude produced a return to form for Joe Calzaghe, whose windmill-like attack sliced and diced his rival and silenced his critics, whilst notching up defence number 6 of his WBO belt.